Hi everyone, and welcome to today's super full moon workout. Well, the energies during the last about 10 days have been really intense, but maybe we also need to have in mind that we're heading towards the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere at least. Winter solstice in the south, obviously, and everything's getting ready. It's noticeable that there are very different energies underway, and maybe you also notice that there's a lot of contrast. The more light we have, the more the darkness is noticeable, obviously, and that there's so much purifying going on everywhere and throughout personal life, relationships, work life. Interesting. So let's see what we're guided to do today to be prepared for this time. Okay, so on our feet, little toes in line with the hips or the muscle line, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line, little fingers and shoulders in line, lengthening. And then we sink our sit bones together and like a big fountain coming through the body and energy out of our head. Okay, so starting with the reaffirmation of the arms, palms to the front, the elbows are relaxed, same as the knees. And I am standing against the wall, meaning I've got my butt against it, lengthening, and my shoulder blades like spreading out. And now from here, I sink my little fingers towards the thumbs and ribs together, lengthening the entire upper body, thinking of lifting it up through this fountain that we described early on, and just relax. Three-dimensional shake, shaking of the energy, letting go. That's really helpful. Okay, and again, little fingers towards the thumbs, lengthening everything. And also lengthening here below the hip bones. And relaxing. Okay, now the other way around to work all around the arm, upper arm, is palms facing the back, and now we've got the thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening. Everything's long and relaxing. Okay, one more time. Thumbs towards the little fingers, just lengthening, lengthening everything, lengthening and releasing. Okay. With that same muscle coordination, I go to the end of the mat, lengthening, ribs together, and just lowering, head down, relaxing everything, just going down, going down. Okay, of course you can bend your legs, very important, just let your head hang for a moment, feel the weight of the head. Okay, and little fingers in line with the little toes, breathing in. On the out breath, just think you'll sit your navel against your spine, and then sit bones together, energy out of your head to stretch your back. And again, like rounding, at least imagining this, and it's not only in, it's in and trying to lengthen here, and then sit bones to the head. We repeat one more time. This goes in and lengthening, and just bend your legs, head up, breathe, and let the blood flow back. Okay, and one more time, lengthening here, navel in, and then lengthening the back. And this time I'm lengthening my arms, looking to my middle finger, lengthening the head, very important energy out of the head, out of the fingers, and describing the biggest possible part of circle. And then coming back, navel in, And one more, lengthening. And down we go, lengthening. And lengthening. And down. Always try to make the following movement a bigger one, at least in your thoughts, than the one before. Okay, we continue with my continuous exercise for hips and lower back. You can do it if you just think. It's only about thinking and keep doing it, and then it will get better, yes, if you think that's too much. But of course you can skip it and continue with the afterwards exercise. Okay, so just going a little back so you can see me fully, hopefully. Okay, so hips parallel to the floor, one leg goes up, and you can bend both legs, yeah, wherever you can get them to. Think of lengthening here, whatever that means for you, and lengthening here. And then sit bones together, energy out of your head, that's of course also lengthening, and your elbows are bent and pointing towards your body, the legs, yeah? Okay, and down we go. Most important, try to have your hips parallel to the floor. They like to go open. Lengthening, lengthening, and of course you can bend here. Your weight is evenly spread on your big toe, little toe, and heel. Okay, and relaxing. Breathe and let the blood flow back. Okay, one more time, lengthening here. Energy through the head, parallel hips. And down we go. Breathing in. On the out breath, here we are again. Lengthening. Just lengthening. And relaxing. Breathe. Okay. Now I'm trying to lengthen a bit more, but you do what you feel is right for your body. Important thing is to really think long into all directions and see where possibly you can lengthen a bit more, not by pushing anything, but by thinking long and visualizing the line. Okay, other leg, lengthen, stretch, and yeah, I feel I need to do it again with the leg where I notice there is so much tension, but you maybe not. I will stop after that, so I have done it then twice with this leg and just once with the other one. But sometimes that's what's necessary because the sides always feel differently. Yeah, so go for the feeling. That's the important thing. Okay, and then we go back to the mat. Rolling down again, one more time. Just remembering the muscle coordination, lifting up, and down we go, relaxing here, and lowering, and I continue today on all fours. If you have any trouble with your knees, you can put a little towel underneath or use a cushion, to do the exercise, no problem. Navel is in, your elbows are relaxed and pointing towards your legs, and little fingers and little toes should be in line. Okay, so now, starting with 90 degrees, as before, hips parallel to the floor. And now we think energy through the heel and the head, stretching out in both directions, lowering the legs, little toes in line with the hips, navel in, and relax. And other side, 90 degrees, and energy through the heel and the head, lengthening. Now lowering, little toe in line with your hip, and bend. Okay, it's even more important to think about the energy through the head than through your leg. Lengthening, lengthening hips parallel. And now that your leg is on the floor, you think energy through your heel and more even through your head. And you will notice a nice stretch at the back of your leg. So just repeating with the other leg, up we go, and stretching out, lengthening from the head and the heel, lowering, having in mind the line hip or muscle line, little toe. Now energy through the heel and through the head, and bend. And now, if you like, you just relax your back a little bit before we continue. Okay, so from here, starting again, 90 degrees, and lengthening the leg. Now I think of continuing to lengthen and hips parallel to the floor while following the natural turnout of the hip. Not very much that my leg can go to the side, but that is not important. It's just important to have the upper body working and to find out about the rotation of the hip joint. Lengthening because it will be different in the other hip. Lengthening will feel differently. And lower, and when you're on the floor, just send some energy through your heel and your head and slowly bend, because it is an intense stretch. But yes, maybe not at the first time. Lengthen and lengthen the leg, navel in, energy through the head and the heel, and lower. And bending in, other leg, 90 degrees, and lengthening, and lengthening. Just make sure it doesn't come in, yeah, it's out, 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 out. And that's, yeah, really noticeable. And then slowly bending. Okay, just going back again to relax the lower leg, back. And you can also sit back like this and have your blood going down. Okay, now going down, legs together, one hand on top of the other and your forehead resting on your head. We're on our tummy, obviously. So now working on our upper back, trying to relax a little bit these stiff shoulders and neck. Okay, breathing in. On the out breath, just think your elbows out and your toes out and your head out, and relax. Breathing in. And on the others, one more time, I wanted to say, navel in, elbows out. Oh yeah, that already stretches me today, and relax. Okay, breathing in, and now lifting up the head and the arms, lengthening arms forwards, and opening, lengthening, and keep going, and breathing in, and just lengthening from the head and the fingertips, and reversing the circle as we've had it before. It's always visualized, at least a bigger one than the one that we did before. Okay, and lower. Breathing in. On the out breath, navel in, and we're lifting the arms and head. Not much. It's really important to not have any pressure on the lower back. Lengthening. And opening to the side. Now until the little fingers get to parallel next to the body. Now here we breathe in. On the out breath, lengthening. Energy through head and through the fingertips. And now just take your chin towards your chest and notice the stretch in the upper back and neck. Trapezius. And parallel again, in line with your head, I wanted to say. Or head in line. Breathing in. And on the out breath, navel in again and lengthening from the head and the fingers. And again, chin on your chest. Lengthen. And in back into alignment with your head. And now just move your arms back to where they have been resting and down. Okay, now breathing in. On the out breath, navel activated, and just keep your elbows where they are. Open your hands so it's like a circular shape, like a circle. And you've got your hands, palms of your hands flat on the floor, same as your forehead. Now from here, breathing in. And on the out breath, just lengthen one leg and lower it. Slightly lifts off, but the upper thigh stays on the floor. Breathing in. On the out breath, just lengthen the other leg, same thing, and let it go. Breathing in. And again, lengthening the leg, and now think energy also through your head all the time and lower. Breathing in. On the out breath, other leg, and lower. Okay, breathing in. On the out breath, just push with your underarms on the floor and slightly lift your upper body, your head, so you feel like you're in one line with your spine. Now, stay there, breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening one leg and just feeling the entire body like being one line, letting go of the leg. Slight in breath, and on the out breath, it's the other leg. And lengthen. Navel in, just no pressure on the lower back. First leg again, now lengthening, and the second one. And down. Okay, let your forehead just sink onto the mat. Bring your hands, the palms of your hands down to your shoulders. Legs open, hip wide, and just lengthen the front and the back. So it's not about getting high, it's about getting long. Elbows stay close to your body. Breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening. Lengthening. And lengthening. And again, breathing in. And lengthening. Lengthening. Navel in and up we go. And slightly back. Just relaxing. Okay, and up we go. And up. Okay, now we'll just sit down and see how our lower back's doing. Slight massage. Maybe you also want to stretch out. And then just give everything a little shake. As mentioned before, that's great for the energy field. Important thing, always three-dimensional with your arms. Okay, good. Actually, I might do a little bit of this. This is always a really nice massage. Very important to have your chin on your chest. Okay, so from here, little toes in line with your knees and your hips, and you just lengthen from here, breathing in. On the out breath, slowly going down, lengthening, and stretch. Okay, little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, little fingers in line with your shoulders. And now you breathe in, lengthen, ribs together, up to 90 degrees. Here we go, breathing in, sit bones to your head, lower your arms, center line, well established. All this is relaxed. When you're now coming up, should be relaxed and continuously up. Of course, you can bend your legs anytime, whatever you need to do to sit up straight. Relaxing here, breathing in. On the out breath, slowly down, lengthening, just lengthening, and low. Okay, go very slowly and try to find out where you possibly could sink any longer. Lengthening, and really focused on, of course, navel is in, not out, in, lengthening, yeah, that's the difference, and you think continuously of lengthening, really slowly, and make sure you are in your center line. It's very important when you go to one side, when you notice that, to keep going so slow until you can continuously correct it, until your body gets into the habit, yeah? It will lengthen, it will lengthen, and stretch. We do it one more time. Breathing in, lengthening up, biggest possible circle. Breathing in, and sit bones to your head, lowering your arms, and down we go, just relaxing, up, and down. And of course, this can all be bent. You don't have to go so much down. Yeah, it could be like here, so that's fine. Okay, no problem. Yeah, now I've bent my legs again, and I'm going down. Relaxing, no pressure, no tension. Okay, and this time I'm bending my legs in, and hands behind the head. Now your little toes should be in line with your hip or muscle line. Breathing in, and on the out breath, we think the longest possible circle from our sit bones to the crown of our head to come up. So it's nothing like this, that's the tension. It's lengthening, navel in, continuously lengthening. Now breathing in, on the out breath, lengthening, and down we go. Breathing in. On the out breath, lengthen. Just lengthen. Breathing in. On the out breath, lengthening to go down again. So again, trying to make the following movement larger than the one before. Breathing in and lengthening. And now just one leg up, energy goes through the heel, navel in, and through the head, the elbows, navel in, continuously. You only think that, yeah? And it makes all the difference. And breathing in, and again, lengthening, biggest possible circle. Other leg, breathing in, navel, lengthening, everything's long. And down we go. And breathing in and lengthening. Now this time we'll try with both. Make sure your navel stays in, lengthening, navel in, and going down. Breathing in and sit bones to your head, lengthen. and again. Lengthen. And now energy through the heels, and it goes to the side and to the side. We're just moving the toes, lengthening, and you will notice that in your diagonal abs. And here, and relax. Okay. Just one more time down, breathing in, and sit bones to your head, longest possible circle to come up. And now here we go, one leg up, energy through the heel, and stretching, energy through the toes, stretching the front. Before we were stretching the back, down and lower, breathing in. And again, sit bones to your head, lengthening, and up, and stretch, and up, and down. Okay, breathing in, and lengthening, ribs together. Okay, and this time we stretch, and then flex. And now I'm lowering the leg in the biggest possible circle until it reaches the other knee, the other thigh, and lengthening, lowering, down. Breathing in, sit bone to your head, lengthening, ribs together, and stretching here, and flex, meaning lengthening the back of the leg. Keep lengthening until your knees match, and just down and lower. Breathing in, and lengthening, and again, turn off the right leg, and flex, and now lengthening until both knees are in line, and now energy through the head and the heel. Head is always more important. Up we go, and bending in and down. Breathing in. On the up breath, navel in, and leg goes up, and flex, and lengthening until we've got both legs in line, and then lengthen even more, especially from the head, and let go. Okay, if you didn't have any issues with your navel wanting to greet you from outside, okay, we just lengthening, we just come up again, and there's another task for you if you like. And flex, and this time I lengthen the leg, little toe in line with the hip or the muscle line, and sit bones in line with the heel, and bend and down. Breathing in and lengthening, biggest possible circle, not just lifting. Lengthening, lines, little toe, hip or muscle line. Lengthen, your toes are alive. Now hitting the sit bone heel line, and bend and lower. Okay, breathing in, and you either repeat this, lengthening, if that was a little bit of a challenge, or you come with me, lengthen and lengthening. Don't go too fast. I just need to slow myself down a little bit. Now energy through the head and the heel, because if you go too fast, you miss what you might find out. And yeah, and relax. And lower. Breathing in, and sit bones to the head, lengthening, and lengthening, and now lengthening, lengthening. Where could you possibly lengthen any more? Now, do you find the line? When you've got the line, establish it, energy through the head and the heel, and slowly go up again. Navel in. Ribs together, and bend, and lower your head, and just relax. Good. Okay. Yeah, it seems that this full moon energy is really in need to be processed. So, yeah, I don't know about you, but I just noticed, okay, I have to go at a steady pace, but not overdo it. If you need more, there's surely another video for you that can challenge you more. I hope you found this very helpful and enjoyed it as much as I do. Thank you so much for being here in this community of healthy, happy people, because yes, the world needs you. So thank you, lots and lots of love, and have a wonderful day.